We're looking forward to contributing to this dynamic conversation. We've been grappling with a number of issues around creating effective learning communities, and this is based on our experience over the last 18 months or so, a lot of which has been quite challenging, but at the same time has been a great learning experience. My name is Martin Rich. I'm going to be talking about some of the issues we've been grappling with in attempting to build effective learning communities at our business school.
My name's Clive Holtham, and I'm delighted to have worked for many years with Martin Rich on teaching and learning innovation in business and management.
So we're drawing an experience over the last 18 months, and some of it's been quite challenging, but it's equally been a wonderful, rewarding learning experience. And particularly we're drawing on experiences which are both relevant to students and those which come from faculty members.
Our experience of inclusive, engaged learning communities has three strands. One partly relates to crisis, not of COVID, but of our identity as a business school, in which we've eventually achieved a form of resolution. The second relates to communities, both of learners and teachers, and the third centered on curriculum reform. Our identity crisis began in June 2020 with an existential challenge to the school and its communities. Our school turned out to be named after an active slave trader. Then there was a second challenge when a staff survey showed our BAME colleagues in the school were dissatisfied with their treatment. Several lines of work followed, which included a push for more genuine inclusivity, a name change for the school, and a curriculum review. After the June revelations, we needed to do better on sustaining the communities of learners. First in line was induction for business management students. We made a big shift in attitude to induction, away from the traditional non-academic focus, to put much more emphasis on academic values, on relentless welcoming, and on promoting the idea of joining a community of learners.
If we're to develop communities of learners, we also need to develop communities of educators, of teachers. And an important catalyst for doing this was setting up a series of teaching and learning exchanges, which were events initially in person, later on in the light of pandemic, online, at which we shared best practice around teaching and learning and therefore helped build up a community of people interested in pedagogy. So we wanted to improve learners' sense of community as measured by the National Student Survey, and at the same time be seen to function effectively as a community ourselves. And that meant having effective communication with students both ways, and it also meant having effective communication amongst ourselves, amongst particularly the large and amorphous team involved in delivering a large and complex undergraduate degree.
The third strand arose from our work which began after the 2000 financial crisis, and where we were pushed by employers after the 2007 financial crisis. The employers did not want students only with rational analytical qualities. They wanted rounded personalities who could combine both intuitive and rational qualities. To achieve this, we set up new modules and even a new master's in innovation, creativity, and leadership. We've gone through a difficult period where we had to respond to unexpected external pressures. We ourselves are only on the start of our own journey, but we can see three key themes. Firstly, can we benefit from sharing experiences and experiments both nationally and internationally? Secondly, can we practice what we preach in learning and innovation? Finally, do we have the implementation capability to weave together the key strands, which in our case are identity, community, and curriculum?